Right, so we are here to do another copy edit, and today we're going to look at Loox, which is a sort of photo review service or solution for e-commerce stores. It allows brands to get real life social proof usage photos, if that makes sense. So rather than just saying we're the best producers of product X, you can actually have the people who have purchased your product upload a photo of themselves, and it adds that extra sort of realism and trust element to it all, because as a brand you've got something to gain by saying that you're the best. Your customers don't really have anything to gain. It's a much more believable social proof than just saying we're the best, and the user generated content means that a lot of the hard work is taken out of your hands. But anyway, enough about that bullshit. Let's get on to the actual page. It's going to do this in 3 sections. Going to have a very quick run through of the page on desktop, then we're going to switch down to the iPad, annotate a little bit, go through it, and then we're going to go back and rewrite some of it where we think we can improve the copy. So let's quickly have a look at the homepage. Reviews that are worth 1,000 words. Nice clear CTA that stands out. Nice bit of social proof underneath. Is that scrollable top bar? It is indeed, which is good. It means that you've got CTA at all points. Nice pictures of the product kind of in use, but obviously information has been redacted. Or whether these are real images now, I don't know, I'm questioning. Simple headline, simple subhead. Nice explainer video, level up your store with strong social proof. Another nice bit of social proof there. Collect reviews with photos on autopilot. So this is like getting into the different use cases or features, if you like, or benefits even. Okay. Bit of an odd thing to just include there, but that's accurate. And then social proof right at the bottom, CTA there. Okay. All right. First feelings of this page overall, it looks pretty strong. Nice use of white space, nice design. Nothing seems too crowded. Both heads and subheads seem pretty clear, or subheads and body copy, depending on how you want to look at those. I'll try and talk about the explainer video in a little while as well. Good images of the product in use, the dashboard, what your customers will see if you use the tool. Nice clear CTA. So the CTAs as well are all the same, which is great. It's not like a learn more CTA that will take you to a resource or something. The purpose of the page is very clear, and it is obviously to try the free trial, start a free trial, try on Shopify, get on Shopify. So that's the purpose of the page, is to get people. And if we click on it, what happens? I assume, yeah. So it takes you to the app store of Shopify, where you've got reuse some of the assets and stuff, which is cool. Yeah, very clear overall. But that is, iPad's shut down. There we go. That is a very quick overview of it. I think generally the design and stuff is good. I think things that stand out need to stand out. It's not overly confusing or crowded. Good sort of images of the product in use. But let's get into the copy, because that's what we're all here for, right? And let's start off with the hero section. So, as you can see on desktop, the hero section ends right there. So, hero. And the main headline is reviews that are worth 1,000 words. Collect photo reviews from your happy customers. Strengthen your brand and boost sales. Strong social proof. Okay. I know. I get what was trying to be achieved here. We've got the old saying: a photo's worth, or a picture's worth 1,000 words. These are photo reviews. And so these reviews are worth 1,000 words. But why make the potential customer make those connections? Why not just explicitly state to them what it is and how it's going to help them? I feel like this could be a lot more direct and a lot clearer, because as a value prop, it's a little confusing. It's not really a value proposition. It's more a statement that reviews that are worth that. It's confusing to me. One of the best value props I think that I read recently was with Recart, and they did excellently what I think you should be doing in a value prop on these sort of pages, is tackling the how and why. So why should I care, and how are you going to help me achieve the bit that tells me why I should care? So with Recart, it was sell more with messenger marketing, I think. So that's the why, is sell more. I want to sell more. Was that a knock at the door? I think not, because the dog is not going crazy. The sell more is the why. The how is through messenger marketing. It is telling me within like the first 5 seconds, if I've never heard of them before, within the first 5 seconds of landing on their page, I know what it is they do and why I should care about what they do, because it's going to help me sell more. Here, this is not so clear. I mean, you've got the why underneath. Strengthen your brand. Oh, come on, load. And boost sales with strong social proof. But it's a little weak. It could be punched up, I think. The reviews that are worth 1,000 words, I'm not a huge fan of that. I feel like it's trying to be too clever. We're not in this business to be clever. We're in this business to be clear and to show people very quickly how we can help. So let's have a quick bash at those, because that value prop is going to inform everything else that we do. So let's go for a little how and a why. So how is obviously photo reviews, and why should we care? That increase reach, trust, and sales. And what we might want to say actually is quickly generate. No, we want to stay in English, thank you. Quickly generate photo reviews that increase reach, trust, and sales. Subhead, I always like them to, obviously it's got build on that headline, but I always like them to add a little bit of specificity and a little bit of something that makes somebody think that the headline promise that you're making up there is true. So brands who implement user generated photo social proof. That's awkwardly worded, but this is a very, very first draft. See an average X% traffic and X% sales increase. You get the idea. It's not perfect, but you get the idea. So yeah, that's what I would sort of do with that value prop. Is I would just be far more direct with it. Tell people within the first 5 seconds what it is you do and why they should care. The rest of that hero section I think is really strong. The design's nice. The CTA stands out. This CTA down here, oh no, we want to draw, we don't want to write. Ties in really well with this scrollable one at the top there. These images of the sort of end product are really good. There's a bit of a disconnect at the minute between the images and the headline, I think. The use of the social proof, so 2,500 plus reviews on Shopify, adds a little bit more sort of punch to it. I think it's otherwise very well designed. A lot of elements have been in there, been included that really help. Makes me want to scroll down and read more about this and see how it can help me. But the thing is, that value prop is going to bother me, because in my opinion, that value proposition sets up the tone for the rest of the page. The value proposition should be addressing the biggest pain point of the user. And then that sets up the other subheads that come underneath it, and they should all feed back into that main value proposition. Here, I don't feel like that's going to happen, because that value prop isn't really a value prop. It's an odd statement. It kind of is a value proposition, but I don't know, man. I just personally don't like it. I don't think it's clear enough. I think it's a little too clever. But anyway, let's go with that, because now let's move on to the headline and subhead. So reviews that are worth 1,000 words. Okay, got it. So that is your main headline right there. Level up your store with strong social proof. Does that feed back into reviews that are worth 1,000 words? Not so much. There's a bit of a disconnect there. Quickly generate photo reviews that increase reach, trust, and sales. Level up your store with strong social proof. Builds better on this little one here that I wrote in like 3 seconds, I feel. So if we go with that one, let's use the one that I've rewritten as a potential for this subhead here. And then this now seems to fit in a lot better with that. It seems to build upon it. with that main one, no. Reviews that are worth 1,000 words. Collect reviews with photos on autopilot. Now that's going to address one of the biggest objections, right? So the objections that people might have, because let's face it, what we want to do with this page is we want to obliterate those objections, is that time investment. I don't have time to chase everybody up and try and get photo reviews. Is it going to fit with my design? Why have all of these wonderful photo reviews if I can't use them? Price is always going to be an issue, but let's not be so lazy. Fact, speaking of, let's quickly pop this in. So, tell you what would be good here. It was a 14-day, wasn't it? It was a standard, like. It'd be nice to explicitly state how long that trial is right underneath. The objections, time investment, design, and really the objections are going to be the why, like, is it really going to work? Who knows? Level up your store with strong social proof. Doesn't really address any of the objections, kind of feeds into that top headline, not so much though. Reviews that are worth 1,000 words. Click reviews with photos on autopilot. It's related to the headline. The reviews that are worth 1,000 words. It does address one of the major objections. By the way, those objections are just what I assume people would say. So if you're doing this sort of thing, you want to do extensive research before you put pen to paper, and you want to figure out what those major pain points are so that you can address them. Social proof that looks great. So that's addressing objection 1. That's addressing objection 2. Oh, perfect. That addresses number 3. So boost conversions. That could be a little clearer, to be honest. Boost conversions. I'd like to see a little specificity on that, up to X, up to, whatever multiple, attract more visitors. Okay, boost retention and repeat purchases. So the subheads do address those potential objections. Social proof that looks great. Reviews that are worth 1,000 words. Yeah, they tie in. Boost conversions. Bit of a tenuous link there. Attract more visitors, worth 1,000 words. Not so much. So I think the first two kind of tie in well with the headline. They blast potential objections, what I would assume would be the most common objections. Boost conversions addresses one of the biggest objections that you'll have, like how do we know this works? Attract more visitors, boost. Yeah, these ones, again, kind of tie into that third objection of is this going to work and is it going to make me money? But they're not really tied in with the main headline. So there's a little work that could be done on that potentially. We are here for you. Do you know what? I'm going to do this now because I really just don't like this. That whole section it contributes nothing. That should just be removed. So that's those don't take. All right, so that's social proof. Yeah, so I think that generally, I think the headline and the subheads do have that nice sort of hierarchical breakdown. You're making a promise at the top, and these are kind of tied in. Some are weaker than others. I would change reviews that are worth 1,000 words. I would change this one, and I wouldn't change so much this. I'd just reword this one, because here we're just getting into generic benefits that every store, that every sort of SaaS service promises. I feel like it should be better tied in with the value prop of reviews rather than just, but maybe that's what we're going to get into in a second when we hit messaging. So the messaging was obviously whether you've just launched your first, was obviously reviews and how they benefit your store. Whether you've just launched your first store or an established brand, Loox will help your business grow. Okay. Increase conversions, attract quality traffic, and encourage repeat purchases with visual reviews. Why? That first line, yeah, good for you. Delete it. Oh, God. Jesus. Getting messages off the missus. Throw me off. Right, here we go. This. Come on, just do what I need. There we go. This isn't necessary. Whether you've just launched your first store and established brand. Yeah, that could definitely be rewritten. Because let's face it, people aren't in this for you, for the brand. They're in it for themselves. Increase conversions, attract quality traffic, and encourage repeat purchases with visual product reviews. That whole first bit, the first store and established brand can be brought into that last sentence, but I feel like that should be the focus of it. So cut that bit out. That ties in very well with the value prop. That messaging is on point, perfect. Down here, schedule automatic fully branded review requests. Fuck. And reminders to encourage your customers. I had trouble sort of deconstructing this bit. Schedule automatic fully branded review requests and reminders. That could be simplified. There's got to be a way to like clarify this. I understand what's being said. Basically, you want to highlight that this is on autopilot. It's still tied into that main message of, you know, photo reviews increasing conversions and stuff, and also doing it very quickly and very easily. But it just needs a bit of clarification, I think. Yeah, we can clarify that shortly. Social proof that looks great. So obviously we're with my theme. Stand out from the crowd with an elegant online store your customers can trust. Nah, don't like it. Get rid. No matter what theme you are using, our stunning review galleries are the most beautiful way to display product reviews on Shopify. So boom, there you go. That's it. That's all you need. So that second half. That's what people are worried about. Will this work with my theme? No matter what theme you're using, this will work. Done. Stand out from the crowd and all that. It's that bullshit sort of speak that makes people feel good about themselves but doesn't exactly compel people to take action. Just address their worries straight off. Photo reviews on product pages drive up to... Oh, that's the first statistic I've seen. Yes. We want more of those. Why not put boost conversions up to 91% here? Grab some attention, man. Loox helps you... I keep saying Loox, and I think it's Loox. In fact, in the video, it's Loox. Helps you generate significantly more reviews with photos and display them in stunning review galleries, boosting credibility. That is a horribly constructed sentence, just from a clarity perspective that needs work. I mean, just as a very thing, generate more reviews, more photo, put that in there, more photo reviews, and wait, to display in stunning review galleries, boosting credibility, conversions, and sales with strong. Yeah, that whole thing needs rewording. I was going to try and edit it there, but let's actually delete that. It's confusing now. Yeah, that just needs to be reworded. But again, this ties in with the main messaging. I think it could be a little stronger. It could be... Yeah, it could be reworded to be a little stronger, which we will get to. But that messaging is tied in with the value prop of, strengthen your brand and boost your sales with strong social proof. It ties in with that. Good. Attract more visitors. Already, this is contained. Generate stunning visual content and get found across search and social. Drive high quality traffic to your store through social media, SEO, and Google Shopping integration. Engage with your customers and grow your business. Okay, yeah. I feel like that could be punched up as well because at the minute it seems just a little vague. It seems very high level. It's very much business speak. You know, it says all the right things, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's the right thing to say. There is something to be done with that. Generate stunning visual content and get found across search and social. Engage with your customers and grow your business just seems like it's been added on as a little extra bit. Maybe somebody had to hit a word count. I think the thing that's missing here is how. There's something missing here. Oh yeah. Attract more visitors. And you've just basically said you can generate some visual content and you'll get found. Yeah, there's a how missing there. Boost retention and repeat purchases. Increase customer retention and sell more with Loox. Offer discounts in exchange. Okay. Again, cut that out. Offer discounts in exchange for reviews and encourage happy customers to buy again with discount offers. God, that red star that I did looks terrible. So the messaging is pretty consistent throughout. It is all tied back to increasing impressions and sales through these reviews. Sometimes it just seems to lose its way, but it could be done with sort of being refined down. Don't take our word for it. Yeah. All right. CTAs is what we need next. Now, I'm not going to say much on the CTAs because the CTAs are on point. Try and Shopify, start free trial. All of these are start free trial, start free trial. A lot of brands, what they tend to do is they use these and I'm going to put first, good. And a lot of brands put them as links to like a full page that explains that feature in detail. And I can understand wanting to know more about that feature, but it kind of takes away from that main message that you're trying to give. One page, one purpose makes it very easy to optimize a page because everything on that page should then point to that one goal. When you're splitting towards 5 different actions, you can only put 20% into each one, maximum. I mean, assuming they're all equal. But attention's going to be split 5 different ways, so you're never going to get a prospect's full attention. Never really going to be able to focus on a single pain point because you're just trying to do too much. Good that these all point to the same page throughout. The top bar, the hero one, these ones, I like the way that they are worded. I mean, let's break these down for a minute. So the objections that people have, right, start free trial. So obviously people know it's a button, they know that I've got to click it, so the action's easy. The objections people are going to have will be around how much this is going to cost me, so that word of free is a nice little booster. But you're not making any promises because you tell them it's a trial and you're telling them that it can start right now. It's clear, it's concise, it's great. I think it's a really good CTA, and I think that because it's sort of done throughout in different ways. Try on Shopify. Again, great. Slightly differently worded, and I think there was one at the bottom. Get on Shopify. Yeah, look, this whole thing, start your free trial now also. Great, because we've got free trial. Perfect. There's no risk. It's free, it's a trial, it's very, very low risk, and you can do it right now by clicking those buttons. Perfect. I really do like the CTS. I think that they're very well done. The only thing that I would say is, one, I would like to see, as I've put in there, something underneath about what that trial is. So 14-day free trial. I know 14 days is pretty standard, but yeah, I would like to see that a little more clearer. A little clearer. And I'm here giving copy advice. One other thing that I'm going to do, which I haven't got on my little list there to go through, is the social proof. So let's pick a colour for social proof. Let's go, all right, white. Let's see if that will work. So one, this is really nice. 5-star review, 2,500 plus reviews. If with this many people giving it that score, it's going to... Another objection people will have is that, will this work for me? Everybody wants to think that they're completely different to everybody else and that they need a completely unique solutions. With 2,500 people giving it a 5-star rating, I think, well, look, if it's worked for that many people, it's probably going to work for me too. I can make it work. Loved by over 40,000. Oh, I've got to change my colours now. Let's go for this colour. Loved by over 40,000 Shopify merchants. Again, really nice. It's almost a guarantee. Because if that many people love it, how could I not? One thing that I would ask, and I don't know the answer to this obviously, is these brands who are being featured here, are they indicative of the overall ideal customer base? Because let's face it, if your ideal customer is a store that's doing between $100,000 and $250,000 per year, to put up like Apple as one of your clients might be a bit like, not sure if I need what Apple has. People want to see in the testimonials and in the social proof, they want to see brands that are similar to them, because people, again, they will think, they want to find other people who have benefit from your tool, people that are similar to them. So you want to put the logos of brands who are very similar to your ideal customer in there, just to make people think, oh, actually, I think this will work for me because that's our biggest competitor and they're using it. Or, something like, you need to make that connection for them. We're here for you. I would like to see this bit gone, as mentioned, the social proof put there instead. The social proof at the minute was on that carousel, wasn't it? I don't like carousels. This beautiful rendered photo review pages. With all our user-generated photos, really sell products like nothing else. So if you have a product that people love, I highly recommend Loox. No reviews and 300 photo reviews. Oh, see, this one on the right is a much better review, I think. Yeah, let's just go green for the time being. It's really good because it's telling they looked around, they shopped around, and they chose these guys. Overwhelmed by the feedback from customers, benefit of what you're using there. 2 weeks, they'd gained 600 reviews and 300 photo reviews. Crazy. And this is the big bit here. I love that, and I would really feature that one if Dartfly Screens is like a good model for the ideal customer. I really like it because it's specific, it goes into detail, and it's obviously somebody who's using the product. Don't be one of those brands who's like, oh hey, using social proof that's like, oh hey, we use this product, it's great. Doesn't help anybody. This is a really good one. If you can get more like that, I would feature that, and I wouldn't have it on a carousel. I would have that static because that's a really good review. Do you know what would be good? It's not such a... it's not really so easy to do with this tool, but eat your own dog food. See if you can get some photo reviews. I don't know how you do it with this, but that would be quite cool. If these guys could use Loox to get their own reviews. Interesting. Anyway, so yeah, the design I think is pretty strong. I don't think there's much that needs changing on the design. I just would remove this section because we are here for you. Growing your business is a tough job. We've got your back. Talk to us if you have any questions. How? There's no CTA to talk to you. There's no email address. There's no nothing. This adds nothing to the page. The rest of the design I think is on point, but that is just, it's a bit of a wasted section. I'd move the social proof up to right there, and then I would more prominently feature this CTA underneath the social proof. Because let's face it, if somebody scrolled to that far, they've probably liked everything that you've put on page so far. They are at that last hurdle. If they've not bounced, they've not gone anywhere else. The social proof should be enough to dispel any objections or fear. And so you need a well-positioned, well-featured CTA underneath it. So that's what I would do. I'd get rid of that. But otherwise, design is good. Everything's clear. Nothing's hidden. But yeah, more bigger feature on this. Oh my god, that's a highlighter. Feature this CTA. Make it stand out as the last one. Really drive home the points. Good. All right, let's get on to some rewrites of this. Let's move the iPad over here. Let's move keyboard back. Let's see how long we've been recording for. What, 30 minutes? All right, cool. All right, so now let's see if we can't rewrite some of this. What were we saying before? Let's go back up here. This is the fun bit now. Increase reach and sales. Increase reach and sales with user generated photo reviews. Automatically collect. No. We want to get specific here. So, brands who use user-generated photo reviews see an increase in traffic and, in fact, let's find that. What was he saying? Brands who lose users up to 600 reviews per week, leading to a 20% increase conversion rate. There you go. So you've got the value prop, increase reach and sales with user-generated photo reviews, a little bit of statistical sort of relevance there, really adds to it. Let's go through this. Level up your store with strong social proof. Okay, with it in. Well, I'm going to pop that down one level first. Or maybe I won't. Whether you've just launched your first store or an established brand, Loox will help your business grow. Increase conversion to attract. Loox helps brand new and established vendors increase conversions, attract quality traffic, and encourage repeat purchases with visual products reviews. What might be a good idea actually is if we moved the video. No, that's not going to work. I was hoping that we can move the video to the right to have, and then you have like the averages here on a sort of 1, 2, 3 basis. Averages, lift in traffic, I'm going to say reach there, but then reach could be something like thanks to the reviews, positioning in search engine result pages, product ads, whatever. Traffic and conversions. Just pop that there, just as like another reminder of how good this is. Loved by over 40,000 shop promotions. Yeah, great. Collect reviews with photos on autopilot. yeah, this bit I didn't like. Automatically collect. Snap a picture and leave a review. Oh, dog's about to go. 1 second, I'll be back. So, oh my god. Your timing is impeccable. Hey! Bloody delivery man. Alright. Collect reviews with photos on autopilot. I think I'm overthinking this one because I'm trying to include what they've done. Set up. Stop it. Schedule review requests and to leave a schedule review requests and reminders to encourage every customer to leave a photo review. Just need to tidying up, I think, that one. Stand out from the crowd with an elegant on. Yeah, we don't need. That can go. No matter what theme you're using, stunning review galleries are the most beautiful way to display product reviews on Shopify stores. Okay, good image that goes with. Boost conversions up to 91%. Why? Because let's hype that up. Photo reviews generates it. Ooh. Oh god, I rewrote this on the thing down here, didn't I? Let's see what I put, because I think I liked what I did that first time. No, I didn't. Loox generates more reviews. Why not just get straight to it? Loox reviews, boost credibility, conversion. There's something missing there, which I'm not getting right. Photo reviews on product pages drive up to numbers. More reviews with photos to boost credibility, conversions and sales. Loox generates more. Leave that on there. That could be better worded. Generate stunning visual content and get found across search and social. Drive high quality. Yeah, this was where the how was missing. Loox reviews increase search. Loox reviews increase search visibility and social presence to drive high quality traffic to your store. Native integrations, if I can spell. go. Loox reviews increase search visibility and social presence to drive high quality traffic to your store. Boost retention and repeat purchases. Increase customer retention. Some with Loox offer discounts. So much. I don't know whether somebody told me that you just need to repeat the brand name as often as possible. Offer discounts in exchange for reviews and encourage happy customers to buy again with discounts. With discounts, offers, and incentives. Leave that one open. Yeah, so get rid of that. You are now just a separator. Yeah, and then feature this more at the bottom. That's pretty much it. I think, like I said, it was a strong page. I just think there are a couple of bits that needed improvement. But yeah, let me know if you like this and if you'd like to see any more. Speak soon.